Hey guys, I'm Chris from New Release Tuesday, and today I'm here chilling with the band. And how you guys doing?
We're doing great. Yes, hello.
Great.
Good. Well, we're here to talk about the new album, Love Prevails, which came out November 4th, right?
Yes.
Correct. Right. And it's been a few years since you last put out an album. And
it's
you've
been
had
3.
Yeah, wow. And you've had a couple lineup changes since then. Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, we have. So we had our old drummer, Dave Vella, who just came up to us and he's like, guys, we're touring a lot. He's like, I'm really missing my family. I feel like I need to go back home, spend more time with them. And we're like, hey, we respect that. We'll pray with you in this. And so he went back home. He's now one of the best baristas at the best coffee shop we have in San Antonio called Local Coffee. And so he's doing that. We fully support him in that. And then my brother Josh came up to us and he goes, I feel like this season of my life is over as well, and all this. And so we're like, all right. So I had to step up and become the lead singer, and then we brought Ben in to play drums, and he's Steven's younger brother.
Awesome.
So we're just really excited about moving forward, and the new album that we put out, we're really excited to see what God does with it.
Yeah, definitely. Tell us a little bit about like the inspiration and influence on the message of the album.
Well, we wanted to present a challenge and a celebration at the same time with the Love Prevails title. Just in our daily lives, are we letting love prevail? Are we letting love win in our lives, in our actions, how we present ourselves to others? Are we presenting the love of Christ in the right way? And also, it's just a celebration of Christ's love for us, how he came and he died, rose again so we can live with him in eternity, and he chose to go through all that just for us.
Yeah, that's awesome. And you guys did a little bit of co-writing on this album.
We did.
Who did you guys work with?
Yeah, so we worked with Phil Wickham,
Awesome.
Phil LaRue, and Alan Salmon. We worked with Jeff Duncan, our producer. We co-wrote some songs with him. Rusty Van Camp. We wrote with him. My brother Josh Engler was also a writer on some of the songs.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so that was fun to have him in the studio with us.
Yeah.
So a bunch of just awesome people. Some people that we've worked with in the past on Searchlights and Control. So
awesome.
Yeah.
And speaking about prior releases and stuff, this is the first independent album you've done in a long time.
It is.
What were some of the maybe challenges and new experiences with that?
Well, the biggest challenge right off the bat was finances, because the label is the one who funds the projects, and so we had put all the money we had made, back into the band and everything, and so we didn't have a bunch of money to just throw at a project, and so we had to go to our fans, our friends and family, and we did a Kickstarter and raise the money in like just the nick of time. We had 30 days, and we were like 24 hours away from our goal needing to be met. And on Kickstarter, if you don't meet your goal, then you don't get any of the money. And we were only at $10,000 at 24 hours away from our deadline. And so God raised the last 16,000 through Kickstarter in those last 24 hours. And so we were like, we all have gray hairs because of that. We're like calling up. We're like, what do we do now? Like, because it was kind of our fleece to God, because it was just a time of prayer and fasting. Like, is this something we need to continue doing? Do we still feel called to it? And so we definitely feel called to it. We definitely just have a God-given passion for what we do, and so we're really excited to be able to have released it.
Yeah, definitely. I'm excited too because it's awesome.
Thank you.
And what's going to be next for you guys? Are you guys touring or?
We have some stuff coming up in the spring. Nothing's definite yet. It's all still in the works. But we got some stuff planned, and then it never stops. We already have to start writing for the next album.
Oh yeah.
So I mean it's a lot of work, but we're super excited to start doing it. So.
Awesome.
We're gonna start doing a lot of video content.
Yeah.
So check out our YouTube
Awesome.
pages, of course, Twitter, Facebook, all those social media sites.
Oh yeah, awesome. All right, so one last question. people have often said that you've got a little bit of a 80s hint in your music, like
Really?
The Killers, the 1975. What is, for each of you, a piece of 80s nostalgia that always sticks with you?
Oh man.
Are we talking about like a certain song?
Like music, movies,
Music.
anything.
I'll go.
That's a great question.
I wasn't born in the 80s, but I really do love Back to the Future.
That's an awesome one.
It's
I was
great.
gonna say
And,
that.
its interpretation of how the future should be and how we're not there yet.
I really like Back to the
Hoverboard
Future
is
too.
not there. 2 as in
Two.
2 also, and
Yes.
then 2 as in the second one.
Exactly.
I like that.
Yes.
Double meanings.
Hey, that's what I like to do. It's you have to think about it.
I thought. I didn't think
What
about
about
that.
you, Steph?
Just the music. I love electronic synth.
Yeah.
All that aspect of the 80s. And the style, just like the fashion. I thought it was
The
pretty
art.
rad.
The art is really
a lot
cool,
of
yeah.
electronic grids,
Yeah.
a lot of hazers and smoke. A lot
Yeah.
of laser
We have to
beams.
say original Tron.
Oh, man.
Original Tron.
That-
Good one.
All
Yeah.
right. All right.
That's
Really
kind
good.
of it for me.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Good stuff.
Well, thanks for letting me hang out with you guys today.
Dude, thanks for having us, man.
Yeah,
thanks
thank
for taking
you.
the time. We appreciate it.
No problem.